Have you ever had the strange feeling that something big is about to happen, but you can't quite explain why? You look up at the sky, and there it is. A full moon, brighter than usual, hanging low and powerful. It feels like the universe is holding its breath, waiting for someone, maybe you, to listen. It's not just another full moon, it's a super full moon, a rare cosmic event charged with intense energy and massive transformation. And here's the boldest prophecy of them all. Only 3 zodiac signs will walk away from that night on a completely new path. One paved with wealth, success, and life-changing abundance. That's right. According to Nostradamus, this is not just moonlight. It's a portal, a doorway only a few will recognize, and even fewer will step through. So let me ask you, are you one of the 3? Or will you miss the moment that was meant for you? Because after April 15th, the game changes. The rules shift. And if you're aligned, you rise. To kick off this journey, like this video to let the universe know you're ready. Subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss what's coming next. And comment below. I welcome growth and harmony into my life. That one sentence is a signal. It tells the universe, I'm awake, I'm listening, I'm ready. Now let's find out if your zodiac sign is about to become one of the wealthiest after April 15th, 2025. Part 1. The Cosmic Clock Strikes. Why April 15 matters. April 15, 2025 isn't just a date on the calendar. It's a cosmic alarm bell. On this night, a super full moon will rise with rare intensity, closer to Earth and spiritually louder than usual. In astrology, full moons represent culmination, revelation, and release. But a super full moon? That's destiny knocking on the door. Now, here's where it gets even more fascinating. This particular supermoon aligns with Jupiter's expansive influence, Pluto's transformative push, and a rare Venus-Neptune trine, blending money, dreams, and intuitive timing. That kind of alignment hasn't happened in this exact way for over a century. Historically, such astrological intersections have coincided with major turning points. In 1929, a rare Jupiter-Pluto transit occurred just months before the economic collapse. But for those who read the signs, it was also the start of new industries and fortunes. In 1987, a similar lunar pattern lit up the sky just before a wave of tech entrepreneurs rose. These moments are not coincidences. They are cosmic shifts. So why does this matter for you? Because the moon doesn't just affect tides, it moves people. It stirs old emotions, brings buried desires to the surface. And if you're in tune, it can shift your entire relationship with money, confidence, and purpose. April 15th is your chance to pause, listen, and align. If you prepare for it, not with superstition, but with openness, you may find that your inner world starts attracting exactly the outer abundance you've been waiting for. This is when the cosmic clock strikes, and only those who are awake will feel it. Part 2. Capricorn, the blueprint of endurance becomes gold. In a world that often glorifies instant success and viral breakthroughs, Capricorn stands tall as a quiet reminder. True wealth takes time. Among all 12 zodiac signs, Capricorn is the architect, the one who lays brick upon brick, year after year, often with no applause, until the structure finally rises into something unshakable. Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, the planet of discipline, karma, and legacy. This makes them natural builders of businesses, investments, families, and empires. And when the superfull moon of April 15th, 2025, casts its celestial light, it won't spotlight the fastest. It will highlight the most prepared. Capricorn, your moment has come. This lunar event doesn't just bring emotional tides. It activates everything you've quietly built behind the scenes. Financially, Capricorns thrive when they focus on foundational sectors, those that grow slowly but deeply. If you're a Capricorn, this is the time to double down on real estate, land, development, long-term property holdings, sustainable technology, energy-sufficient innovation, green tech or clean infrastructure, strategic investments, index funds, dividend stocks, and patient capital, high-integrity leadership, building teams, organizations, or mentoring networks. Capricorns don't chase trends. They set standards. But timing matters. And on April 15th, the stars align not just in your favor, but in sync with the very energy you've embodied your whole life. Patience, persistence, and precision. Let me share a true story that embodies this spirit. In 2007, Daniel, a 56-year-old retired civil engineer from Colorado, quietly began investing in underdeveloped rural lands. He wasn't loud about it. He read zoning policies, looked at future transit expansions, and forecasted population growth. For over a decade, people around him mocked his boring obsession with barren land. But during a superfull moon in 2013, something shifted. He had a deep meditation that night and felt an inner pull to purchase 3 specific plots. Slightly more expensive, slightly riskier, but in a valley no one was talking about. Fast forward to 2025. 2 of those lands have turned into tech data hubs, thanks to government and private partnerships. Daniel is now worth over $18 million, 0 cents. Not because he chased wealth, but because he understood structure, timing, and long-term vision. When asked about his strategy, he said simply, "I didn't bet big. I just built slowly. The moon was just the final nudge." That, Capricorn, is your story too. The universe is not rewarding noise this time. It's rewarding foundation. The super full moon is about illumination, revealing what was always there but unseen. And in your case, that means revealing the deep worth of everything you've invested your energy into. The lesson? Legacy isn't built in a day, but one day, it pays for generations. If you're a Capricorn reading this, understand. April 15th isn't a lucky break. It's your cosmic dividend. Everything you've sacrificed, calculated, structured, and disciplined for is aligning. But you must take the final step. Own your worth. Say it out loud, even if just to yourself. I accept my wealth. I am the foundation others build on. Because Capricorn, the world is about to stand on the blueprint you quietly drew years ago. Part 3. Taurus. The steady one meets a storm of fortune. Taurus isn't flashy. Taurus isn't loud. But Taurus is unshakable. Among all zodiac signs, Taurus is the most grounded, often choosing the slow, stable path over the exciting one. While others jump from trend to trend, Taurus quietly tends the soil, waters the roots, and waits. And sometimes, the universe rewards that patience in ways no one sees coming. On April 15th, 2025, during the super full moon, Taurus is one of the 3 signs that Nostradamus' prophecy points to. But unlike Capricorn's legacy-building energy, Taurus is about harvesting the forgotten gardens, the places you planted seeds long ago, but perhaps stopped checking. Why? Because this cosmic event is not about building something new from scratch. It's about something you already built, something you might have abandoned, overlooked, or tucked away quietly, that suddenly blooms again, bigger and brighter than ever. Taurus energy is all about consistency, loyalty, and depth. You don't just start things. You build relationships that last. You nurture talents slowly, and you commit without needing attention. But this super full moon brings a surprise twist. That old investment you made years ago, it may suddenly rise in value. That past business you closed out of fatigue, it could call you back. That lost connection from long ago, they may return with an offer. Let me share a story that captures this Taurus transformation. Her name is Angela, a 62-year-old woman from New Zealand. 15 years ago, she started a handmade skincare brand using herbs from her backyard. It gained a small, loyal following, but she paused it when her husband got sick. Life took over, and the business faded. One night, early April 2025, she dreamt vividly of a glowing full moon flooding her old workshop with golden light. It felt powerful, emotional. She woke up in tears, walked to her shed the next day, and something in her stirred. She reopened her old boxes, reformulated a few recipes, and posted them online again, just to see what happens. Within weeks, a wellness influencer found her post, featured it, and orders began pouring in. The brand is now shipping globally, and Angela is living a financial chapter she never imagined. At this stage in life, when asked about her timing, she smiled and said, "I didn't plan this. I just said yes when life nudged me. Maybe the moon remembered what I forgot." Taurus, this is exactly your moment. The universe respects those who respect the process. You may think nothing is happening, but beneath the surface, everything is shifting. The super full moon is your cosmic unlock moment. The sudden rainfall after years of steady watering. If you're a Taurus reading this, check your past. What did you love doing before life got busy? Who believed in you before you stopped believing in yourself? What investment, skill, or relationship did you walk away from too soon? Go back, revisit, reclaim, because what you thought was over may just be the beginning of your biggest breakthrough. Now is your time. Say it with your heart. I am open to what I once let go. And watch how the universe answers. Part 4. Virgo, the quiet worker, steps into the cosmic spotlight. Not all greatness arrives with noise. Some of it is built quietly, with care over time. Away from applause, away from spotlight. That's where Virgo lives. If Capricorn builds the foundation, and Taurus holds the ground, then Virgo perfects the process. Virgo is ruled by Mercury, the planet of intelligence and precision. But unlike Gemini, Virgo doesn't shout their ideas, they refine them. Virgo writes, edits, adjusts, waits, and rewrites until the world is ready. And now, finally, the universe says, it's your turn. The super full moon on April 15th, 2025, is a sacred moment for Virgos. It doesn't bring sudden change. It reveals the quiet greatness that's been ready all along. This is what we call the silent bloom, the shift from unnoticed effort to undeniable impact. Virgo, you've spent years doing the right things, organizing, preparing, perfecting. While others went viral or loud, you stayed steady. Maybe you questioned yourself. Maybe people overlooked your devotion, calling you too quiet, too careful, too intense. But this moon sees you. And more importantly, it rewards you. Let me tell you a story. Elena, a 49-year-old librarian in Spain, had a secret blog. For 7 years, she wrote about grief, healing, and poetry under a pseudonym. No photos, no publicity, just her words and her soul. Her audience was small, just a few hundred faithful readers. Then one night, under a bright April full moon, she had a dream. She was on a stage, reading her writing, and moonlight was pouring down on her through a skylight. She woke up shaken, but curious. Later that week, an editor from a European publishing house reached out. Someone had shared one of her posts. They wanted to turn her anonymous writings into a published memoir. Within 6 months, Elena's book became a quiet bestseller. She didn't chase it, she prepared for it. And when the time came, the moon called her forward. Virgo, this is your prophecy too. You may not think of yourself as the chosen one, but that's the beauty of it. You don't need to declare it. You just need to keep being you and recognize that the universe doesn't forget the quiet ones. It sees your spreadsheets, your late nights, your rewritten drafts. It hears the things you whisper to yourself when no one is watching. When you prepare in silence, the universe announces you in light. This super full moon is not about starting over. It's about finally stepping into the light that was always meant for you. Let go of hesitation. Let go of the idea that you're not ready yet. You've been preparing for years. That is your power. So Virgo, if you feel something stirring in you, follow it. If someone finally reaches out, say yes. If the door cracks open, walk through. Your moment won't be explosive. It will be elegant, but it will change everything. Whisper this with me now. I am ready to be seen for what I've quietly built. And trust, because this time, the universe is your spotlight. Part 5. Why only these 3? The spiritual alignment of earth signs. Why did Nostradamus, through the veiled language of his prophecy, single out Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, and not the other 9 signs? The answer lies in one word: grounding. These 3 zodiac signs belong to the earth element, the most stable, patient, and tangible energy in the astrological wheel. Earth signs aren't dreamers, they're builders. They don't just wish for success, they work for it, touch it, grow it, and protect it. And in a year like 2025, where the energy of manifestation is at its peak, the universe rewards those who can turn visions into reality. Let's go deeper. Why earth signs? Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo are the embodiment of 3 pillars. Capricorn equals structure and ambition. Taurus equals stability and value. Virgo equals refinement and execution. Together, they form a sacred triangle of manifestation energy, from vision, Capricorn, to foundation, Taurus, to refinement, Virgo. This triad doesn't just align with prosperity, it creates the environment where prosperity is sustainable. In spiritual traditions, Earth has always been the symbol of the womb of abundance, the place where seeds are sown, nurtured, and harvested. And that's exactly what these signs have done, in their own ways, for years. Why 2025? Numerologically, 2025 reduces to the number 8, 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 5 equals 9, but astrologically, we interpret the full shape and flow of the year as a karmic return cycle tied to 8. The number 8 is deeply tied to chief material mastery, karmic return, infinite cycles of effort and reward. In Eastern philosophies, 8 represents prosperity and balance. In the West, it's the number of legacy and power. It's no coincidence that earth signs, already aligned with physical reality, would rise during a year vibrating with material completion. April 15th, 2025. The chart speaks. On the night of the super full moon, there's a rare alignment between Pluto in Aquarius, transformation, Jupiter in Taurus, expansion through values, and the moon in Libra, opposing the Aries sun, inviting balance between action and reflection. But what's even more revealing is that all three Earth signs form supportive trines and sextiles with major planetary bodies that night. The energy flows to them like water down a mountain. They don't need to chase the wealth. They are the soil it grows from. The Earth signs don't chase wealth. They become the ground it grows on. So if you are a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, understand this. Your natural essence is already aligned. You are not being chosen randomly. You've been sowing for years, and now the sky says, it's harvest time. Others may reach for abundance, but you've already built the place where abundance wants to live. Part 6. Energetic alignment. How to prepare for April 15th. It's one thing to hope for prosperity. It's another to align yourself with it. The super full moon on April 15th, 2025, is not just a moment to observe. It's a moment to participate. The energy of abundance doesn't arrive passively. It needs a place to land, a vessel to flow into. That vessel is you. So how do we become ready? Not just mentally, but spiritually and energetically, for the breakthrough this moon offers? It begins with intention. 1. Moon cycle meditation. April 14th, 16th. Find a quiet space the night before, the night of, and the night after the super full moon. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, breathe slowly. Now visualize the moon above you. Bright, full, radiant. See it pouring silver light over your shoulders, down your spine, and into your chest. With each breath, say silently, I am open to receiving. I am ready for more. Stay here for 10-15 minutes. Feel not just relaxation, but receptivity. The universe doesn't force its gifts. It waits until you're open. 2. Create a financial vision board. Gather images, words, or quotes that reflect what abundance means to you. Not just money, but lifestyle, peace, contribution, and legacy. Be specific. Instead of more money, include a home you dream of, a charity you want to support, the feeling of freedom in your chest. Put this board where you'll see it daily. Let it remind you, abundance is not distant, it's taking shape through your vision. 3. Journal prompt. What does abundance feel like to me? Each morning or evening this week, take 5 minutes to write freely. Don't think, feel. Does abundance feel like time freedom, health, joy in giving to others? The ability to say no without guilt? By defining the feeling, you become a magnet for the experience, not just the number. 4. Daily energy affirmations. Repeat these 3 mantras every morning, preferably before you check your phone or open the news. I welcome flow. I accept my wealth. I am in tune with the abundance of the universe. Say them aloud. Write them down, whisper them if needed. These aren't empty words. They're energetic invitations. And the universe listens best to those who speak with belief. Wealth isn't just attracted, it's invited. So invite it. Welcome it. Prepare for it. Because if April 15th opens the gate, your mindset is the key. Part 7. From prophecy to practice, transforming destiny into daily action. Prophecies are powerful, but only if you act on them. You can study your zodiac, meditate under full moons, or read every cosmic forecast. But without grounded action, it all fades like stardust. The super full moon of April 15th, 2025 may open the energy field, but only you can walk the path. Here's how to bring the prophecy down to earth and into your daily life. 1. Track new opportunity. After April 15th, be extra alert. That message in your inbox, that unexpected conversation, that friend reconnecting after years, nothing is random. Start a synchronicity log, a small notebook or digital file where you record odd coincidences or intuitive nudges. The signs are there, but you have to pay attention. 2. Take small, aligned financial actions. Start that savings plan. Invest $10, 0 cents, $100, 0 cents in something meaningful, not trendy. Review your spending with clarity, not shame. Learn one new thing each week about personal finance or wealth building. Even the tiniest step shows the universe, I'm ready. 3. Apply the Buddhist balance. Know enough, but don't block receiving. The Buddha taught know enough, the wisdom of contentment. But contentment is not refusal. You can feel enough while still receiving more. The key is detachment, not disconnection. Say to yourself, I am open to receiving more, not because I lack, but because I'm ready to serve more. 4. Work, meditate, connect. The new model of abundance isn't hustle only, it's flow-based. Work with focus, not overwork. Meditate daily, even 5 minutes, to reset your energy. Join communities, share insights, offer help, receive ideas. Abundance flows faster in networks, not isolation. The stars may write the story, but you still hold the pen. Don't wait for magic, be the magic in motion. The universe isn't asking you to be perfect. It's asking you to be present, aware, and willing. If April 15th was the door, these actions are the steps. Step wisely, and the path will light itself beneath your feet. You've just journeyed through the prophecy, the alignment, and the preparation. From Capricorn's legacy to Taurus' awakening to Virgo's moment in the spotlight. You've seen how the super full moon on April 15th, 2025 is not just a date. It's a cosmic turning point. But here's the truth. The moon doesn't change your life. You do. Because even when the stars whisper and the sky opens, nothing happens unless you're ready to receive. Wealth, opportunity, clarity, they're already orbiting your path. The question is, will you rise to meet them or stay seated in your doubt? Remember this, the stars may write the story, but you still hold the pen. So write boldly, walk mindfully, and don't look away when your moment arrives. Before you go, do 3 things to seal your intention. Like this video, let the algorithm know you're walking in light. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss another cosmic doorway. And comment below, I am in tune with the abundance of the universe. That one sentence might just be the seed that grows into everything you've been waiting for. This is your time, not just to believe in the prophecy, but to become the proof of it. We'll see you right here on your next step of the journey.